Hey, today we'll discussing about what are the different jobs available under the data ecosystem. So there are you may heard about like a data analyst, a data engineering, and a data scientist. So who will we do what kind of work? I will come one by one. So coming to the data analyst, they will think like what is happening by digging the data. So they will do some SQL queries. They will write some like Excel formulas, and finally they will generate the reports. They will show in terms of like Power BI and Tableau as a reporting tool. So coming to the data engineering, so as a data engineering and day-to-day life, they will get the data from different source systems and manage them data into a central hub, and they will give some this data to some downstream applications. In the intermediate, they will transform these different systems of data into one level. According to the business, they will be transferring. So as a data scientist, they will think like why is it is happening, what will be happen next. They will do such kind of work like predictive analysis. So if you go to the more details about the data analyst, as a data analyst, they might be use the tools in day-to-day life like Excel, SQL, Tableau, and Power BI as a reporting tool. So once the data reading the data from to SQL or Excel, they will write some SQL queries and they will do some analysis on the query part, and these queries they will integrate into Tableau or Power BI. They will show this results in terms of visualization format. Then the client will be easily understanding their business, what is going on in the visualization format. According to that, the client will take a decision and will change the business ideologies. And coming to the data engineering, the tools they might be used SQL, Spark, Python, or Scala as a language. They will use Hadoop ecosystems for storage and keeping the data, and to give some this data to different downstream applications. They might be use different cloud services like there are like AWS, GCP, Azure, other cloud providers in the market. Different projects they may use different providers, and Kafka or Kinesis they might use for streaming purpose and collecting the data on live data and giving them this live data to some other applications. They may use this kind of Kafka or Kinesis. For orchestration purpose, they might be use Airflow, and the running the jobs consider like a Spark jobs and all, they might use a Databricks. So here the goal of the data engineering is extracting the data from the different source systems and keeping them into one format, and store them into one kind of central hub, and start transformations, apply the transformation based upon the business. And finally, once the transformations are done, they will store this data into different destinations paths. Might be S3 buckets, might be Redshift, might be Kafka topics, might be Kinesis streams. Then the downstream applications they will reuse this data, and they start the next level operations. Like there might be the ML team will be using this data, and they will generate this predictive algorithms based upon this data. And coming to the data scientist, so they will use some advanced statistical and machine learning techniques, and for predicting the future analysis. So they will feed this present data to the model. The model will train the patterns by seeing this current data, and tomorrow what happen will it can be a capacity to predict that analysis. So for that, data scientist might be use the language as a Python or R, and for analysis, for doing this ADA steps and all, they will use this to modeling part. They will use a scikit-learn, and to running jobs they will use a TensorFlow, PyTorch, and the Jupyter notebook will be the idea kind of it will be used. So this you can run this like ML models and all in a cloud as well. As about comes to the AWS, they will provide the SageMaker to for running jobs, and for deployments also they will provide some other services. So when coming to next section, I will more focusing on the data engineering part. Here I will talk about what is Spark, what is PySpark, why using only Python instead of Scala. So I will come to that picture. So thank you.